Alright, hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to more Armored Core 6. Just really quick before I get started, can we just talk about how good the photo mode in this game is, and just generally speaking how good looking this game is? Oh, it's so cool. But yeah, before I get started, I just want to thank everybody for the support on my last video that I made. It means a lot seeing a video that you put out there, you know, get a decent amount of views and likes, and you're getting a few subscribers. It super cool, so I just want to thank everybody for that. It is very appreciated. But for today's video, I think we're going to be replaying one of the missions. Which one is it? I'm going to be replaying this mission, Infiltrate Grid 86. Now, as you can see, I've replayed almost every mission in the game up to this point, except for Ocean Crossing. And there is a very good reason for that. That I'll get into a little bit later. But yeah, I'm going to be playing this mission because it has a battle log that I haven't gotten. And I didn't know this, but apparently missions in this game, there can be multiple battle logs in a single mission. So yeah, I think I'm missing one or two in this mission. There's four, I think. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So let me just show you my armored core really quick. So I'm not really going to get into the body parts because it's probably not good anyways, but I mean, I just picked stuff that allows me to carry what I want to use and is aesthetically pleasing. But for my weapons, I have two dual shotguns. You can see on the top left there, the SG-27 Zimmermans, and these are really strong. I think they're single shot shotguns as well. So and they're the highest range shotguns I believe that I have. And on my backs, I have a Songbird and a Stun Baton. And the Songbird is just really, it's stupid how strong this thing is. Oh my god. I can't put two of them on at the same time because I'd be overweight, but I put a melee weapon as my other shoulder weapon just because I like the melee in this game and I kind of want to have one at all times if I can help it. I've seen some of the later game melee weapons and they look so cool. I can't wait to get further into the game and get those and just generally get more stuff. I'm trying to avoid watching stuff about the game further than I am, and that's really hard because I also kind of want to see all the cool shit in the game, but I have to practice some self-control there because I did watch one video and I've seen a few things that I'm not at in the game yet. So also the cutscenes in this game are so good. Look how good this looks. I really feel like with Elden Ring and this game, like the quality of cutscenes in FromSoft games have like gone up dramatically. Also, I think for at least the smaller enemies, it is actually viable to like run around and swing a melee weapon if you want. Although being hit by giant missiles and staggering yourself is not ideal, obviously. And I believe up here is a AC fight. Yeah. Kind of. Damn. Wow, that didn't last long. Also, this boss and the Juggernaut are the only bosses and missions that I'm comfortable doing on camera for a video at least. So the tetrapods, there's two tetrapods that have a battle log, but I already got that the last time I played this, so I don't have to go fight them. Speaking of which, I streamed the game the other day. On that stream, I got to the Balteus boss fight and the Sula, I think his name, is the AC fight in that mission as well. And that was definitely the point in the game where I got frustrated the most up to that point. And if you go watch that section of the stream, you can definitely see me getting super upset. But I bring that up because at some point after that, the next day, I was playing just for myself and I replayed that mission because I wanted to see if I could actually do better. And I went in with different stuff. And I did so much better in that mission. I don't remember what I was using on stream, but when I redid it, I went in basically trying to go as fast as possible, and I was using like plasma rockets and the dual machine guns. I think they were the burst machine guns, and that made it so much easier, especially fighting Sula. It made it very easy to dodge a lot of his stuff and get in and do tons of damage. And I think so far that's probably my favorite way to play the game currently, is to go super fast. I don't remember where the tetrapods are, but are they over here? Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna go over there because I don't feel like dying. I somehow did it like the first time I did this mission, I was able to like deal with them pretty handedly, but I tried making this video a few times earlier, and I did not do particularly well fighting them, which is super odd because the first time I did it, it was not hard at all. But yeah, after I refought Balteus, I still struggled a little bit, especially with his like giant flame melee attack, which I still have no idea how to dodge, but he also has like a super fast like single rocket like bazooka attack, and that's also really hard for me to dodge. But that's kind of the point of this game, you know, to go in and replay missions with different stuff and see what is better for the situation at hand. Although it's interesting because there are times where you'll go into a mission with a certain setup, and then for the boss fight, that setup that you went in with might not be the most ideal thing for a boss fight. So you have to kind of like compromise and figure out, you know, what you're going to have a harder time with. It's very interesting. But Balteus, while kind of annoying for me, is still doable. I can go replay the mission and probably get consistent results in that. One mission that I'm really afraid of replaying, which I saw it on the screen there, there's a battle log in that mission that I did not get. So I'm going to have to do that at some point. The main reason being the boss fight in that mission, the sea spider. I was playing that off stream, and I was in a Discord call with my friends, and I was just getting so frustrated and complaining the whole time. You know, I had my friends there for moral support, so that kind of helped. And you know, they would occasionally like suggest things and strategies to try and do, but man, it was so weird because after however long it took me to finally beat that boss, I didn't even realize I beat it until like a few seconds after it had died. It was so weird. I was so frustrated. It's crazy. God, I love the baton in this game. You literally swing it like 6 times. It's so stupid, which is odd because it says its consecutive hits is either like 2 or 3. So, but yeah, after that, I played a little bit of PvP with my brother, and I don't know if the PvP in this game is gonna get popular like it did in the Souls games, but I mean, it would be super cool if it did, because I would be very interested to at least see what high-level PvP is like in this game. No, okay, so I failed and it didn't save me grabbing this. So let me get this. I don't know what that is. I don't know whether that's a mech part or a gun. Also, there's somewhere in here that has something I need to jump into to get to one of the logs. Yeah, my brother had this like super fast tank build that had literally like 4 lock-on rockets, and it would just destroy me the whole time. Also, I totally forgot. I didn't even realize that Blasphemous 2, which is the sequel to, you know, Blasphemous 1. If you don't know what it is, it's like a 2D, I don't know if it's a Metroidvania, I think it is a 2D Metroidvania like Souls-like, and it is very like religious in its like aesthetic and story and theming. It's super cool, it's super dark. Yeah, the sequel to that game came out like a few days ago, and I totally didn't even realize that it was coming out then. Do I jump in here? I think I do. Yeah. There's so much hidden shit in these levels. Oh my god, I totally did not find this the first few times I played this mission. Now, I believe there is a enemy AC in here.
I've got you now. You a damn thing. You made a big mistake coming here.
Oh my god. There we go. Alright, well, I got that guy. But yeah, I haven't even beaten Blasphemous 1, which I should really go play that game at some point, or whether it's on camera or whatever. But also, the early access for Starfield is happening in like 2 days. So if you pre-ordered the game, I think you get early access to, you know, play the game, which is cool. Yeah, there's this, I don't want to call it controversy because it's kind of super stupid, but there's this thing going on with Starfield where people are complaining about like there's like invisible barriers like in the game world, which is like people are like being super stupid about it and complaining and like freaking out that you can't explore every single minute inch of barren, dead exoplanets that have nothing on them anyways. But yeah, I think I'm generally excited for that game. I think Bethesda games, you know, despite their problems, you know, technicality wise and, you know, gameplay and stuff, I think Bethesda games are still generally like 8 out of 10s at the very least. So I think everybody blowing this whole barrier thing out of proportion is stupid. Oh, I think I found it. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right. What the? Oh. I got it. That was a tetrapod. That's what be very scared. Oh my god, there's just over here that I didn't find either. Gimme. But yeah, just like Balteus, I feel like there's probably a super like setup that will completely destroy the sea spider. And the whole point of the game is to try and figure out what that is exactly. Yeah. God, this weapon is so cool. The charge attack for the stun baton is super cool. You like stick it in people and it explodes and does tons of stun damage. It's awesome. Also, there's a resupply point right here. Now, I have a very distinct feeling that this melee weapon is not going to be very useful on this boss, so. Although, I would be glad to be wrong. Also, speaking of other stuff, Destiny 2, there was recently like an interview that came out where they were talking about, you know, the game and upcoming stuff, and they basically confirmed that for the final shape, for the campaign, it's gonna be 8 missions, but they said for day 1 that the mission count is going to be 7, and that very specific wording is leading people to believe that after the raid, there's going to be a 8th mission unlocked, which will probably mean that we're gonna go like actually finish off the witness in like a huge match made activity. But yeah, if that's true, and there's going to be like a huge match-made activity for the finale of the, you know, campaign, people are assuming that it's going to be unlocked like after the raid is done, which would be, you know, that's a cool idea. Because they did talk about how, you know, people who don't do the raid will still be able to like have a sense of conclusion, finality with the story. So if there's like an extra mission unlocked after the world's first raid, that'd be a cool way to not only have a sense of like epic scale with like the story, you know, fight the witness in the raid, and then as a reward, I guess, you get to do this fun activity with tons of people where you actually get to finish them off. If that is true, that would be neat. It'd be cool to see how that works. Well, I still got a D ranking. Maybe you just have to like gun it and do it super fast. But yeah, because I feel like my ammunition cost wasn't even that high either. Although I did use tons of healing kits, so I have no idea. It is AC parts. I see. Cool. So if I go over here, that should be all of the battle logs done. Yep, you can see it right there on the bottom right. I got all the battle logs. Oh, thank God. So now at some point, I'm going to have to go back and do this mission to at least get the battle log. And I think for it to actually count, you have to actually complete the mission. So that means I also have to refight the boss. I'm not looking forward to that. Although maybe I'll figure out the super broken build solution to this boss fight, because I kind of just spammed missile pods and double miniguns at him until he died, and it worked, I guess, but I almost failed. So yeah, more research is required. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for me for today. Just once again, thank you everybody for the support on that last video. And if you want to see more videos like that, then consider subscribing. I try to upload as often as I can, so any support shown is very much appreciated. But yeah, anyways, later.
Straight away, go my way, let the nonchalant be command dance to themselves, but we're taking over.